Beer is one of the oldest and most widely consumed alcoholic beverages in the world. Its history spans thousands of years and nearly every culture. What began as a happy accident of fermentation has become a global industry and cultural cornerstone. Beer dates back over 7,000 years, with the earliest evidence found in ancient Mesopotamia, modern-day Iraq, and Iran. The Sumerians brewed a type of fermented grain beverage as early as 4000 BCE. They even had a goddess of beer, Ninkasi, and one of the earliest known beer recipes was written as a hymn in her honor. Egyptians also brewed beer, considering it a daily staple for both peasants and pharaohs. It was made from bread and water, fermented naturally. Beer was often safer to drink than water and played a big role in the diet of ancient laborers, like those who built the pyramids. The Greeks and Romans favored wine, but beer never fully disappeared. In parts of Northern Europe, where grapes were harder to grow, beer remained the drink of choice. The Celts and Germanic tribes were particularly known for their brewing. During the Middle Ages, beer evolved in the hands of European monks, who refined brewing methods and introduced sanitation practices. They also began adding hops, which acted as a preservative and gave beer its distinctive bitterness. This was a game changer. Alehouses, taverns, and beer halls became important centers of community life. By the late medieval period, beer was often brewed by both monasteries and women in households, known as alewives. In 1516, the famous Reinheitsgebot, beer purity law, was passed in Bavaria, dictating that beer could only contain barley, hops, and water. Yeast wasn't known yet. It's one of the oldest food quality laws still in use in some form today. The Industrial Revolution brought massive changes to beer production. The invention of the thermometer and hydrometer allowed for more precision. Pasteurization, thanks to Louis Pasteur, improved shelf life. Refrigeration helped spread lagers, which require cold fermentation. By the 20th century, beer had become big business. Mass production led to the rise of major brands like Budweiser, Heineken, and Guinness. However, uniformity in taste began to turn some drinkers off. In response, the craft beer revolution kicked off in the 1970s and 80s, especially in the US and UK. Independent brewers experimented with styles, ingredients, and bold flavors. This wave introduced a new beer culture focused on quality, diversity, and local production. Today, the beer world is rich with styles, from classic IPAs and stouts to funky sours and ancient-style groots. It's enjoyed everywhere, from remote monasteries to backyard barbecues and hip urban tap rooms. From clay pots in Mesopotamia to high-tech microbreweries, beer has flowed through human history as more than just a drink. It's been medicine, sustenance, and social glue. Whether sipped from a wooden cup or a fancy tulip glass, beer continues to evolve while keeping us connected to our roots.